Good morning and welcome to day 9 of the CRICFIT Premier League. We are at the end of the league with just 3 days to go, and here we are on the 9th day. The first match of the day is between the NIWEC Academy and Don Bosco School in the under 16 boys category. We have the captains of both the teams here with us. We have Laksh Ramchandani from the NIWEC team and we have Ayush Sawant for the Don Bosco team. May I please call upon Mr. Hashmat Karim, who is the treasurer of CRICFIT Premier League, for the toss.
Who's call?
Laksh Ramchandani will make the call.
Heads.
Heads is a call. And tails, it is Ayush Sawant from Don Bosco has won the toss. Let us ask him what he chooses to do.
Bat first.
They are going to bat first. Any particular reason for that?
Yeah, because first inning the wicket is too green and so we can get a target till 200 or 150. And the second innings the wicket is all the cracks will get up, so the bowler can get helps.
So, have you seen their previous match? They've come all the way from Nasik. They look quite prepared. Do you have certain plans for them?
No, just normally, just bowlers have to bowl the dot balls and not to go for the wickets. We have to restrict, we have to chase, we have to take the target till 150, and after that we have target till the 70.
All out.
Yes.
All the best for your first innings.
Thank you.
We have Laksh here. You have lost the toss. You are going to field first. But had you won the toss, what would you have to?
Yeah, we would have ball first. So
good decision for
yes,
you?
it's good. Our team is pretty confident about chasing, so it's good for me.
So they have set a target of 150. What do you think? Till when do you restrict them?
Yeah, I think we'll get them down in 120. Isn't it?
And you all are confident to chase that target?
Yes.
All the best for your first
Thank
innings. The news from the centre is that Don Bosco has won the toss and opted to bat first. Back to the comm box.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to day 9 of the CRICFIT Premier League. It's NIWEC Cricket Academy from Nasik taking on Don Bosco. Don Bosco winning the toss this morning and electing to bat first. This is pitch number 1. We have 2 matches simultaneously being played as well. And you can watch the other match on the same channel with a different link. That's a match between KRP Cricket Academy versus CRICFIT Academy. A lot of action here at the Thakur Stadium in Kandivali East as we are heading into the business end of this first edition of CPL. Nicely pitched up delivery once again, watchfully played. It's been a bright and sunny morning. Sun beating hard on the pitch. Aditya Parulekar and Rudra Fodnis, the 2 openers for Don Bosco. 5 runs already in the first over. Oh, that's uppishly played. Straight to the fielder. He grasses that one. That should have been taken. It was in the air for a while. Just dropping and dying on him. But these are moments and these are half chances that fielders need to convert. It was in the air for a while. The batsman survives. And will that be a costly miss? We'll take a look at that once again. Batsman really not getting to the pitch of the ball there. And head just falling away from the ball. And the fielder there just couldn't get his hands underneath the ball. You need to back your bowlers in situations like this. Remember the age-old cliche we keep talking in the basics of cricket and international cricket as well is that catches win matches. Prajwal Khade will be bowling the second over. Remember this team is from Nasik. They won their first fixture. They have a very fine captain. Azan played a match-winning 70-odd runs in the last game. Astute batsman, very firm leader and backs his players as well. And good to see him standing at mid-off, very next to his bowler, just to constantly keep guiding him as well. This is a very good attacking field set. A slip in place, cover, backward point, mid-off, square leg, mid-wicket and mid-on. Short and wide. That should be termed as a wide. Aditya Parulekar on strike. Don Bosco showing some sense of urgency in their shot making. Nicely flicked towards the mid-wicket region, bisecting the infield. That should run away towards the mid-wicket boundary. Very good shot. Very good shot by Aditya Parulekar. Slightly foolish, and it was just swerving towards the leg side line. And all the batsman had to do was just roll his wrist and pierce the infield over there. हाँ बोलिए हेलो takes the thick outside edge and they'll run down the third man boundary. Bonus runs here for Don Bosco. So runs are coming and they will not have a problem which way they come at the moment. Don Bosco are showing a sense of urgency in their batting. Remember, they won the toss this morning and decided to bat first, and they're making the most of it at the moment. An early chance for them as well. Nicely bowled. Good delivery to finish the over. It's been a sedate start by both these batsmen. 15 runs after the completion of 2 overs. Aditya Parulekar in the middle. Prajwal Khade with that over where he conceded 10 runs.
He said Rajwal.
Raj Chauhan to continue. NIWEC have 2 very fine bowlers to open proceedings for them. But it's wickets, it's breakthroughs that will decide the order of play. Down the leg side, all he had to do was just shuffle across and hit it towards the fine leg boundary for another 4. That was a poor delivery, straying down the leg side at a shortish length, and all Rudra had to do was just shuffle around, beg your pardon. Aditya had to do was shuffle around and swerve it towards the fine leg region. So yes, the runs are coming in boundaries now. Just a quick reminder that you can catch all the action live on our YouTube channel. We are on social media in the name of CRICFIT and CRICFIT Premier League. And all updates, articles, live news, live score, everything can be obtained from there. And
Last over of the power play phase of the game.
all you need to do is subscribe to the link so that you get notified each time a match goes live on our channel. This is the inaugural edition of CRICFIT Premier League. Almost 450 players all over Mumbai, Maharashtra. Across 11 days, 51 matches. In total, 28 teams playing this. Oh, in the air, once again to the fielder at cover. And that's taken. The first wicket falls. The ball stopping on the batsman. Aditya Parulekar has to depart. No wickets to the ball. And it's delight for NIWEC Cricket Academy from Nashik. They dropped one early on. But this was a simple regulation catch going to the fielder at covers, and all he said was thank you very much. Just take a look at that once again. Aditya no way close to the pitch of the ball there, hitting the splice of the bat, top end of the bat, the bat maker's sticker, and the fielder at cover. All he had to do was just move a few steps ahead to take that catch. Delight for NIWEC. Don Bosco lose their first wicket. It's 19 for 1 in the third over.
Opening 5 and a bit overs in this innings. Shot delivery defended off the batsman by the batsman. Tell you the truth, but really looks like the bowler who will get their first wicket of this innings. He has been running in for this third over now. Looks really fired up, has good amount of pace, just needs to find that right corridor. Too wide, gives the batsman room to swing his arm. The batsman cuts it through the point region, but straight to the fielder. Another dot delivery.
Nutan Goel, the new man in, coming in at number 3 at the fall of Aditya Parulekar's wicket. So NIWEC drawing first blood in the third over. Their tails are up. They seem excited. Captain making some animated changes in the field. Now all of a sudden you feel that they have a spring in their feet after getting that wicket early on.
That call by the umpire. Batsman was looking for another wide, but umpire says nothing doing there.
Watchfully getting behind the ball over there. Bowling a very nagging line and length here. Chauhan.
Line, and as the saying goes, the wide line belongs to the umpire.
Raj and Prajwal have been very tidy this morning. Not offering much width. Asking questions to the batsman. And the pitch as well has been slightly on the slower side. A little sluggish. The ball not really coming onto the bat. And that's why the batsmen need to check their shots. Once again, nicely bowled and very nicely played as well. This is a real test for the batsman. The temptation to go big is always there in the T20 format. It is about curbing your natural instincts when the situation is against the run of play for the team. They've just lost Aditya Parulekar. And it's Nutan Goel now in the middle who will have to join Rudra Fodnis to stitch a partnership. Flicked towards square leg for a single.
Stages of the tournament. We now enter the business end of the tournament. We start off with semi-finals later tonight, and we will have the finals of the various age groups starting tomorrow night. You can catch all the action live on the CRICFIT Premier League YouTube channel and get all scores and updates throughout our social handles. Back to the current matchup. CRICFIT Academy been solid so far. 10 wickets in hand, 54 runs on the board, 6.1 overs bowled. Both the opening batsmen, Pratik and Rishabh, have taken.
Nicely bowled once again. Good length, good line. 4 overs completed. It is 20 for 1. Beg your pardon, 3 overs completed, 20 for 1. Don Bosco winning the toss this morning and electing to bat first.
Little bit of bite for Kamal, who's bowling his second over of the innings. First over he did seem a little wayward, but now he seems to have found his rhythm.
Quick reminder to all our viewers, this is the inaugural edition of the CRICFIT Premier League, and very soon we'll be dishing out CRICFIT Premier League Season 2 as well. So teams interested can get in touch with us and can participate. We've had 28 teams this season in Mumbai, and the next edition, slated to take place in Nasik, should have a similar fanfare and participate well. At this point, we would also like to thank all our partners to have joined us in this inaugural edition of ours. Our outdoor media, In and Out Advertising, our broadcast partner, Shutter for Sports, our logistics partner, Lashkaria Group, our live scoring partner, CRICHQ, our online media partner, Allpus Rame, our league registration partner, Book My Show, our highlights partner, Zestinity. Prajwal continuing, watchfully played towards mid-wicket. Coming back to our patrons as well. Our social cause partner, Let's All Help.org. Our hygiene partner, Biotab 7. Our digital partners, New Technologies. Our event partner, Star Connect Entertainment Private Limited. Nicely bowled once again. Prajwal and his partner Raj Chauhan have begun proceedings very well for NIWEC, keeping things tight, not offering any width. I would like to define this bowling performance so far in one word, and that is the discipline they have shown this morning. There again, just asking a batsman the question. No protection at third man, and a good delivery fetches 4 runs to the batting side. Nothing wrong in the delivery, just getting a thick outside edge and running down the third man boundary. Nothing wrong at all in the delivery. I just wonder why no protection kept over there at third man. It's a basic elementary. Now they have a fielder deployed over there. They have a short square leg. They have a mid wicket, mid on, mid off, point cover, extra cover. There again, you sense the pitch is just a little sluggish. The ball stopping on the batsman, which means playing shots is not going to be easy. The batsman as well, just quickly going and having a look at the roughs and the patches as well. Azan, the captain, having a quick word with his bowler.
For the CRICFIT Academy in as many deliveries, 35 runs on the board, both opening batsmen are back into the pavilion. Pratik lost his wicket off the previous delivery and now Rishabh is also back into the pavilion. Let's have a look at this replay. Criminal for the batsman to play a big shot immediately after you've lost your wicket of your partner. So back into the system.
Raj Chauhan is the bowler for this over. Rudra Fortis on strike, and that's defended a dot ball there.
Chips straight back the bowler's head. Oh, that could have been close. Had there been a field position right there, but crucially
24 for 1 is the score.
batsman gets away with it. The captain decided to bring the field in to give his
Another dot
chance to pick up.
of the over.
But unfortunately for him, ball was a tad too full and the batsman decided to go
Fielded well on the cover
the bowler's head, seeing an opportunity rather than get
by the NIWEC Academy.
a hat-trick. Very healthy and aggressive, and I might add positive batting style by Lakshya.
And that's in the air. Will that be a boundary there? On the mid wicket, and that is a boundary. That's a 4 there. A signal from the umpire. Let's watch a replay. Lovely flicked into the air. Over the head of the fielder on the mid wicket. The next ball coming up. And that's in the same direction. A full toss there, going all the way to the boundary. Will this be another boundary? And it is. Second consecutive for the Don Bosco. There is a fielder on the slip. Now the line for the bowler needs to be good for the slip to come in use. Another ball. Shot to the extra cover. Fielder there, no run.
Going towards the business end of the tournament. Two matches is not a movements are on the wireless mic with
5 balls done off the over, last ball to go. And that's a dot ball again.
second match going on.
That's 32 for 1 at the end of 5 overs.
We have director of broadcast, second setup. And yeah.
Alex bowler name? Prajwal Khade. Bowler name.
Prajwal. The next bowler is Prajwal Khade. Bowling from the stands end. The third over of the bowler. First ball coming in and defended. No run there. Prajwal going in for his second ball. And that's shot to that's driven to the cover. Fielder there, no run. The third ball smacked onto the leg side, and that is for a boundary there. Good couple of overs for Don Bosco. 2 boundaries of the last over. First one of this one. Looks like the start of a good partnership. That's exactly what Bosco needs right now. They're going steady. The target was of 150 runs, as said by the captain in the toss. That's driven to the covers. A little misfield out there. Squeezed in a single. Another ball left by the batsman in the hands of the wicketkeeper. A dot there.
Excuse me. Nago?
Another ball, another dot. And that is the end of an over. 6 overs down, 37 for 1 is the score. Dirag Barvecha is the new bowler coming in for his first over of the match. Bowling from the pavilion end.
Third wicket to fall for the KRP Academy in his third over. Ahmad has picked up third wicket of the inning. 1-0.
First ball of the over, and that's a full toss. Gone all the way to the extra cover, and that's a boundary. 4 of the first ball off his spell.
They have now lost 3 big wickets. This was a delivery pitched on off stump in the rough, spun back into the right.
Another ball onto the mid-wicket side. And they're coming back for a 2. Will that be a 2? Yes, it is. The ball has travelled long down the field on the square leg due to a misfield. They could have squeezed in another run there, but they chose to play it safe, stay on their sides, and not take a chance of losing another wicket. Third ball defended, some appeal there from the wicketkeeper. However, none given.
Guns blazing and
A dot ball.
3 wickets as many overs. The top 3 batsmen of the KRP Academy all back into the pavilion. Rishabh, Sati and An.
Another strong appeal from the players, the bowler as well as the wicketkeeper. Again, none given. Another dot ball. Nutan is on strike. Four of the first ball, 2 of the second, 2 dot balls after that. Again an appeal, and this time it is given. Nutan is on his way back to the pavilion.
That brings us
Some celebration from the NIWEC team. Third time's the charm, they say. And so it was this time. Another wicket down for the Don Bosco team. Nutan on his way back. New batsman coming in.
on the toss, elected to field, put the KRP batsman into the bat, and in the opening 6 overs, which was decidedly gone to the KRP batsman's side. Now CRICFIT Academy has made comeback by key crucial wickets, and the pressure is now mounting on the KRP Academy batsman on whether they will be able to put up a total above par on this particular wicket.
Ayush Savant is the new batsman in. Will be on strike now.
Crucial, very crucial for the bowlers not to
The last ball of the over. 6 runs from the first 2 balls. 2 dots after that, and then a wicket.
release over the pressure that has been.
He's made it for the first 6 runs given in the over.
They would want to keep their foot at the KRP,
Last ball going in now.
if you will, in terms of the amount of pressure they'll be building up.
And that's defended, a dot ball there.
And that is,
That's the end of the 7th over.
the batsman misses the ball.
43 for 2 is the score.
On this count, good length. The batsman misjudged the length and tried going down the ground over the bowler's head, but missed the ball completely, and in turn it went on to hit the stumps. Let's have a look at this replay. And oh, this was the wrong one by
Samkit Surane is the new bowler coming in.
wrong one and was supposed to turn back to the right hander.
Rudra Fornes is on strike.
Another wicket that falls because of the ball beating the batsman and going between the bat and the pad. Dreaded gap
Has scored 12 of 16 so far.
hate losing their wickets in that manner, but it is yet another wicket for the Cricket Academy in that same exact fashion. This time for Anab Alam, who's picked up his first wicket of the game. So the spinners well and truly into this matchup. They have picked up all 4 wickets. Anab picking up 1 wicket and Hamad picking up previous 3 wickets to fall.
Some changes in the field there. The first ball for Samkit in the over. And that's flicked to the square leg. Fielder there. 1 run. Change the strike. Ayush Savant on strike now. Second ball of the over. Flicked it again to square leg. Ayush trying to go for it too, but comes back. And that's a single. Third ball. Defended. A dot ball there. Fourth ball, and it is it's bounced on the field. They've managed to take a single. Another ball flicked to the square leg. The fielder comes running in from the boundary. Back in the hands of the wicketkeeper. Another single of the over. They've managed to take 4 singles in 5 balls so far. The last ball of the over to go. And that was in the air for some time, but dropped down before the bowler could catch it. A dot ball. That's the end of the over. At the end of 8 overs, score is 47 for 2.
Back live 57 for 4, the KRP Cricket Academy. Slight delay because of confusion between the umpires regarding positioning of the bail. Now we are back. And oh, that could have been the 5th wicket for the Cricket Academy. Chipped back straight to the bowler, but just over bowler and out of the wicket.
Dirk Brahmircha for a second over. First ball, some strong appeal, not given. Coming in for the second ball. That's defended well. On to the leg side. No run there. Third ball just tapped it down and squeezed a run. Managed to take a single, change the strike. Rudra on strike now, facing Dirg. That's a dot. No run from that ball. False run, going back for another run up. Again another appeal, and not given this time as well. Might have to wait for the third appeal again to be given an out.
Pack of cards.
This happened before, it's happening again.
Howard falls. Alam picks up his second wicket in the same over. Let's have a look at the replay of how the wicket fell. Wicket number
And
5
that's
for KRK
pulled
Academy. 59 runs on the
to
ball.
the mid wicket. Fielder there, squeezed in a single.
Let's have a look at the replay of this wicket. Anab bowling to Lakshay. Lakshay was looking good.
And that is the end of 9 overs, 49 for 2 is the score.
On off. Swinging back into the right-handed batsman. Was completely out of sorts whether to go forward or come back to it. Decided to go forward. The ball turned back into him. He was playing for the one that went away. But
It is important for them to keep rotating the strike, if not getting those big runs on the boundaries. They need to keep the score going. Sankit Surane is the next bowler.
wicket number 5 for the KRK Academy. The CRICFIT Academy well and truly
Bowling from the stands end.
of this particular encounter. Very confident,
Rudra is on strike.
especially their spinners have been able to strangle the batsman
Sankit Surane
every opportunity that they have got.
goes for a run, stops, comes back
Matter of time, but they will be able to wipe off
for the first ball of the over. And that's tapped to the offside. In the hands of the fielder, no run there. Second ball, tried to smack it to the covers. Fielded well. Another dot. The third ball onto the leg side. A fielder comes running in, but they manage a single. Finally changed the strike, rotated the strike again. Ayush Sawant on strike now. Tapped it on the offside. Two fielders come in, no run again. One run from the over so far. Good field placements. They're not letting them even take a single. And that's on the leg side to the man on the long on. Fielded at the boundary. Managed a single. In the hands of the wicketkeeper. End of another over. At the end of 10 overs, score is 51 for 2.
KRP Cricket Academy have just managed to score the 61 runs in 11 overs. Their run rate has fallen off a cliff, it seems.
Dirak Barmecha coming in for his third over. And that's driven to the extra cover. Fielder at the boundary. Man on strike wanted to go for another run, but stopped himself. The temptation is real when you know you can squeeze in that run. Sometimes it's more of a risk. And that's in the air on the long gone. However, they're coming in for a 2 now. Will they be successful? Yes. They look like they are. And they are, yes, definitely. That's a 2 from the second ball. Third ball and pulled it onto the square leg. That is a boundary given by the umpire 4 there. Good over so far, a 4, a double and a single. 7 runs of 3 balls. Rudra Furness on strike. Another one driven to the extra cover. Another boundary there. 2 consecutive boundaries from Rudra. 11 runs so far from the over. A good over for Bosco. Let us check a replay of the shot. Tapped to the covers. Fielder comes in, manage a single. Let's check out the replay for the previous 4. Good shot there. Saw the gap, put it in the gap, and that was over the boundary.
62 runs on the board, 5 wickets down to the KRP Academy, 12 overs completed. Last 8 overs of
Last ball of the over.
first innings rather. CRICFIT Academy well in control of proceedings so far.
A good over for Bosco. And that's gone to the fine leg.
All 5 wickets that have fallen so far. And
Stopped at the boundary. That's a single. A good over for Bosco. It's the end of the 11th over. And the score is 65 for 2. Bosco needs to pick up pace right now. 11 overs done, 9 overs to go. And if they need to put up a total which they can defend, the NIWEC showed a great performance in their last match. They showed that they are capable of chasing down big targets. And a big target is what Don Bosco needs right now. Two good teams playing each other. That's a dot ball. The second ball in the same direction to the cover. Ayush wanted to take a single there, looked like it. Ran back to his side. And that's on to the long off. Fielded well. Fourth ball in the hands of the fielder. Again a dot. A good ball in the hands of the fielder. Dot ball again. Last ball. Smacked it to the mid wicket. Managed a single. End of the 12th over. And the score is 67 for 2 at the end of 12 overs. Don Bosco needs to pick up pace, get some more runs to pose a good target. This is the time. First ball just tapped it. Some confusion there. First ball of the over. Batsmen have managed. A 2 in the first ball. Ayush is on strike now. That's tapped. Will that be an out? And that is a given. Another wicket down for the Don Bosco team. 69 for 3. Let's see that wicket.
In the replay, just a few moments ago, how the batsman just played all around it and missed the ball completely. There was no feet movement.
It is very important for the two batsmen on the crease to have a good communication. A run out at this point. There was a good partnership between the two. A new batsman has come in.
sole aim will now be to just keep the scoreboard ticking, take their team to a desirable total of maybe somewhere 110.
Good wicket for NIWEC.
Their bowlers when they
Breaking that partnership, not letting them get comfortable.
rather than bowling at a total that is well below 100 runs, that will be very tough to defend against aggressive CRICFIT batting lineup.
Shreyas Paddy is the new batsman in. Ayush is on strike. The captain needs to stay on the pitch right now.
72 runs on the board. 72 runs on the board for the KRP Academy in 13 overs. 6 wickets down, just the 4 wickets remaining to see if they can wrap up.
We are back for the 13th over. First ball, no run. Ayush Sawan, the captain, is on strike. He needs to hang in there and score some runs for his side. A 4 from that ball. Let's see the replay of that shot. Ayush Sawant hitting it on to the point. Misses the fielder there, goes on to the boundary. Next ball. Pulled it. And some confusion, that will be a wicket. Both the batsmen on one side. Some confusion as to who's the one to leave the pitch. And Ayush is walking off. He really needed to hang in there for his team, score some runs. Unfortunately. Now Don Bosco has to pick up their pace for getting runs. Let's see the wicket again. He pulled it on the leg side. A fielder there took a risk in taking that run. However, he was the only one to take the run. The batsman on the non-striker's end was not so keen on that run. And then there was some confusion about who was to leave. Last wicket, Ayush Sawant. New batsman in is Naman, who's on strike. And that goes for a boundary given by the umpire. Missed by the batsman, by the wicket keeper. Onto the boundary. Behind the wickets. Naman Jawar is the new batsman on strike.
You bowler name?
That was the end of an over. The score at the end is 77 for 3 for 4 wickets. First ball, and that was a dot. Second ball, and that's in the air, a catch by the fielder on the mid wicket. Another wicket down for the Bosco team. This does not look good for them. NIWEC is on an all-time high right now. Back-to-back wickets for the team. A plan well executed, it looks like. So far, so good. Let's look at the wicket again. Flicked into the air, in the hands of the fielder. Good catch. New batsman coming in. Shreyas Paddy was the last one out. New batsman has come in. Soham, the new batsman, is on strike. Soham Nalaude will be playing his first ball of the innings. Some field changes. He's bringing in a gully fielder to the covers. We have a point, we have a cover, we have an extra cover there. Not a single fielder behind the wickets. Flick to the leg side. On the fine leg. Fielder comes running in. They manage to take a 2. Soham is on strike. They need more runs at this stage. NIWEC is a team which can easily chase down a small total. Tapped it to the bowler. No runs there. And that delivery driven to the covers, 3 fielders there, wasn't going to get anywhere to the boundary. No run. Touched it down. Ball goes on to the fine leg. They take a 2. That's good running between the wickets. The end of an over. It's 82 for 5 at the end of 14 overs. Garrawat is coming in for the second over of the inning. Soham is on strike. He comes in for the first ball of this over. And that has gone to the covers, a misfield, which allows them a 2 instead of single.
Soham not allowed in straight.
Soham Nalaude takes 2 on the first ball. This is how the runs have to keep coming in for them to pose a good total for the NIWEC team to chase down. And that is up in the air to the mid-on. Fielder comes running and they manage a 1. Single taken. Rotation of strike. Third ball tapped it to the cover. Managed a single. That is 2-1-1 so far from the over. A wide given by the umpire after an appeal from Soham there. Two 1-1 and a wide of the over so far. And that's hit to the long off. Fielded and back in the hands of the bowler. Single. 2 balls to go off the over. Took a single in the last ball. Onto the leg side, there is a fielder, but they manage a single. Good running between the wickets. It is a good strategy to keep changing strike on every ball possible and getting those runs in their pockets. That's a miss. And that is the end of an over. That's 89 for 4 at the end of 15 overs, last 5 overs to go. 89 looks like a small total to defend for the Bosco boys. They really need to go in for those runs in the last 5 overs and pose a good total to defend in the second innings. The bowler is Hiren Pahuja, bowling the 16th over. First ball tapped in the hands of the bowler. Some aggression there. No run from the first ball. Going in for the second ball. Appeal and given. Tried to hit the ball over the head of the wicketkeeper back behind stumps. Just led to his downfall. Unnecessary try, just very unnecessary. Could have saved that wicket there. Let's check a replay. Try to flick it over the head of the wicketkeeper, but wasn't so successful. Tried to hit an unnecessary scoop shot. The last wicket was Naman was the last wicket. We have a new batsman coming in. Ansh is the new batsman in. He needs to stay on the crease and some runs in the pockets of the Don Bosco team. They cannot be losing more wickets here. That's in the air and missed. Nobody near the ball. Was a risky shot there. Looked like he couldn't decide. Next ball smacked it to the extra cover. Fielder in the deep, throws it back to the bowler. Single on this ball. 2 balls to go for the over. That's on the leg side at the square leg. The fielder is running behind the ball. That's thrown back to the wicket keeper. Single from that ball. 4 runs and a wicket from the over so far. Last ball to go. Some appeal from the players, but not given.
They will now play another over at least.
92 for 6 at the end of 16 overs. That's the score as it stands right now. 150 was what they were looking for, as stated by the captain Ayush Sawant at the start of the match, at the toss that is. Looks a little difficult at this stage with 4 overs to go. More than 60 runs to get for that expected target.
Thick outside edge will run away. The third man fence, but it is not
First ball, the 17th over, and it looked like it's going for the boundary. But that's fielded well.
good effort there by the fielder. Green just
How many runs?
batsman.
2 runs from that ball. Fell a little short of the boundary. Next ball. Left by the batsman, and that's a wide.
Very important for the wicket academy.
On the offside. Does not happen a lot of times. Shouldn't happen a lot of times.
The academy told me that they did not look to be reaching at the initial phase of their innings. Especially when those people
Tapped. And an attempt at a run there. And they get it.
another run out opportunity. This time it yet again by the keeper this time. Torrid display.
Hit it right on the feet of the wicketkeeper.
Curtains for that should have been curtains for
Third ball of the over. Going in now. That's a shot hit to the mid off, to the long off. Fielded there and managed just a single.
so the batsman can leave it. This time flighted delivery.
Next ball, a try at a drive, but no, in the hands of the wicketkeeper. Some appeal not given.
Thus to the end of the 18th over. 101 runs on the board. 102 runs on the board.
Garf coming in.
Just a couple of overs remaining for KRC.
Another valid delivery. No run from that ball. That's a dot. 2 consecutive dots.
Taha coming back.
Might be a good over for NIWEC.
Penultimate over of
An attempt at a tap goes back to the fine leg.
back on the patch, but it is way outside the line of stumps. Not even appeal.
A single from that ball. At the end of 17 overs, the score is 98 for 6.
Chip straight back. Fielded at the mid on region. Instead, palms
Need some quick runs in the last 3 overs.
acceptable fielding. That results in a boundary at that.
Start of the 18th over.
Fielding. Captain will be angry.
Attempt at a sweep goes behind the wickets. Will that be a boundary? Will that be fielded?
Just a matter of time whether overs are completed or
And that is a wide, as given by the umpire.
on the pad. Trickle down to the fine leg region. Now the single taken.
First ball, a wide.
Scoreboard picking the KRB Academy.
That's finally 100. And the next shot in the air, but a field there on the boundary. Some desperation from the batsmen to take as much runs as they can squeeze in a ball. Finally, 100 has come up for the Bosco boys. They need to continue the streak for the remaining balls. Another shot on the leg side. A field at the boundary. Just take a single. The next ball up in the air on the leg side goes back to the fine leg. Fielded at the boundary. Well fielded, it's thrown in. The bowler throws fielded through the back. Back in the hands of the wicket keeper. 3 runs from this ball. Good running between the wickets. Going in for singles and doubles. That's exactly what they need to do right now, instead of thinking of the big shots which aren't coming easily to them at this stage. They have the wickets to think of. They have the total to think of. And they have a good target to think of.
Last over, they will at least get
Up in the air,
give that little bit more impetus.
but away from the reach of the wicket keeper.
Our continuing starts off with a full length delivery. This batsman tries to go on the back and cut it through the point region, but misses the ball completely. Ends up with dot delivery. Crucial one.
The next ball.
Sends the whip off his leg straight to
And that's on to the mid wicket.
should be a run out back.
That was a direct hit, but the batsman was already in the crease. Quick single there. That's their job right now. Take all the singles and all the doubles they can. Shot to the covers. Again, some confusion. All these runouts is what they need to look out for. Another wicket down in the Don Bosco camp. Let's look at it again. Cannot be losing such wickets. Almost the end of the innings. Some few balls to go. The 7th wicket is down for the RNCA Don Bosco team.
Definitely be called a no ball.
That's 18 overs. Score is 108 for 7 wickets.
That will end the innings for the KRP Academy. All 10 wickets have been lost. 116 runs on the board for the KRP Academy now. And they have been bundled out with just the 1 ball remaining. 93.5 overs bowled. KRP Academy 116 runs for the loss of all their 10 wickets. So when the CRICFIT Academy under 16 boys come out to bat in the second innings, their target will be 117 runs to chase in their 20 overs.
Soham is on strike. The new batsman is
Do that or not.
Bharat is the new batsman. Garv Rawat is the bowler. First ball. Smack to the extra cover. Field there. They manage a single.
Quickly summarize the game. CRICFIT Academy winning the toss, electing
Garv comes in, flicked it to the leg side.
were not
2 singles of the over so far. Last 10 balls to go. That's a full toss. Played it in the air on the leg side. Fielder at the boundary. But that was a 4. Let's check out the replay. That was a no ball, a free hit. Give it to the Bosco boys. Let's hope they make the best of this extra ball. This blessing which has come to them. Soham is on strike. And that's in the air. Smashed it. And that is dropped by the fielder there. Goes in for a 4. 4 off the free hit. 4 before that. 2 consecutive 4s. That is exactly the play they need now. Another ball tapped it to the extra cover. They're going for a second run, and that's misfielded by the bowler, going in for a third. Three runs of that ball. Bharat is on strike now. Let's see if he can keep up with the pace that Soham is going at. And that's smacked into the air to the long off. They're trying to take another. And they are successful in it. 2 runs of that ball. 3 runs of the first. 4 off the free hit and a 4 before that. A good over for the Bosco boys. Bharat on strike again. Left by the batsman. That was a valid delivery. 124 for 7 at the end of 19 overs. A costly over for the NIWEC Academy. $16 runs off the last over. A very costly over for the NIWEC Academy. They were going really tight, really strong before that. The last over of the inning to go. Soham is on strike. Some great shots by him in the last over. Let's see if he can continue that run in this one as well and end the inning on a high. Already have the Bosco boys already have 124 on the board. At the loss of 7 wickets. Last over to go. Let's see how many runs come off this over. Prajwal is the bowler. No run from the first ball. Last 5 balls to go. Soham on strike. Will we get another 4 from him? And that's hit, goes all the way to the extra cover and misfielded. A boundary there, a 4 there. Total goes up to 128. Good shot, good confidence. He knows it. He has to be the man for the team. And he's living up to it so far. Last 4 balls to go. 5 runs off the over so far. That's flicked on the leg side, back to the fine leg. Another boundary there. Well thought. Two back-to-back 4s. 9 runs off the over so far. 3 balls done, 3 balls to go. Another attempt at that pull. This time misses it. Dot ball. Last 2 balls for the end of the first inning. And that is gone to the boundary, a fielder there. 3 runs off that ball. Soham on the non-striker's end. Bharat is on strike. In the last ball, Bharat had already started running. He's very confident of taking that run there. Got 3. The last ball, and that's a wicket. .135 for 8 is the score. 136 is the target post by the RNCA Don Bosco team for the NIWEC Academy. Let's check out the last wicket. The NIWEC Academy looked like a confident team. They played really well in their first match, which was on Monday. Today they're playing their second match against Don Bosco. Will they be able to chase down this total as effortlessly as they did in their first match? Time will tell. We will be back with you all in the second inning. That's the end of the first over. 1 run for 0 wickets. They need 135 more runs of 114 balls to win the match. A good start for the Bosco boys. Next bowler up. Aryan Redditch is the next bowler for RNCA Don Bosco. Azan is on strike from the NIWEC Academy. Shell is on the non-striker's end. First ball of the second over. Azan leaves it a dot from the first ball. Second ball. No run as well. 2 dots in a row so far by Aryan. Azan had won the player of the match in the last match which the NIWEC Academy played. Let's see if he can continue that streak for this match as well. Third ball off the over, another dot. Three dots off the over so far. Good over so far, no runs conceded. Fourth ball of the over. And that's tapped to the cover. No run though. 4 dot balls in a row. Good spell so far from Aryan. Another tap. That was an edge. Did not give a run even in that ball. Five balls. 0 runs so far from the over. Last ball to go. And that's a maiden. No runs given. Very tight bowling. If the Bosco boys could continue the same kind of spell, nothing stopping them from winning this match. 135 runs needed of 108 balls now for the NIWEC Academy to win this match. 1 run for 0 wickets at the end of 2 overs. Soham is the new bowler. With Sahil on strike. No run of this ball. That's a left-hander in the air. And they managed to take a single. Azan is back on strike now. One run off the over so far. Soham to Azan. And that's taken at the slip. With that, Azan walks off the crease. A little disheartened he will be after performing such a brilliant knock in the first match.
Got out there? Go sit on the
That was caught by Newton in the slip. Good placement, good catch, good ball. Aryan is the new batsman. Score is 2 for 1 so far. Soham bowling from the stands end. There he goes in a wide. That's one of the early extras conceded by the Don Bosco team. They need to cut down on the extras. They're going well with the wickets. They're going well with the bowling. That's defended in the hands of the fielder on the cover. Some discussion between the batsmen happening there. Probably re-talking the strategy out. After the fall of the crucial wicket of Azan, it is important that the other batsmen step up. Misfielded in the slips, and they managed to take a single. Last ball of the over to go. Up in the air on the square leg. Now it's gone almost to the boundary, but a fielder there. They've managed a 2. That's the end of third over. Score is 6 for 1. Some major discussion going on between the batsmen. Wonder what the conversation is. Not losing wickets is important. They've already lost an early wicket of Azan. But scoring runs, the runs have to come in consistently in all the overs if they do not want added pressure in the end. And the batsman has left it a valid delivery. No run from that ball. Aryan is the bowler. No run from the first ball. Coming in for the second. That's short to the covers. Fielder there, no run again. Leaves this ball as well. Valid delivery there. Another dot. Next ball smack to the extra cover, well fielded. Did not give a run there. This is exactly how the Don Bosco team has to be playing. Some tight fielding, some tight bowling. And nobody can stop them from winning this match. That's given a wide. An extra of this over. Another one tapped in the air. Goes on to the third man. They manage a single. Left-handed batsman on strike. Last ball of the over to go. Sahil on strike. That's right on his legs. Good ball there, no runs. That's the end of the fourth over. Scores 8 for 2. Let's look at that wicket again. Beauty of a ball. The batsman knew, he just knew there was no need for an appeal, there was no need for any extra reactions there. Couldn't have done much though. Was a difficult ball to bat. So no points deducted on the batsman's end for that play. Laksh is the new batsman. So as the bowler Aaron is on strike and he's flicked it to the leg side. Fielder stops it really well. They manage a single. Laksh Ramchandani, the captain, has walked on field. Let's see if he can make any difference in the crumbling lineup for the NIWEC Academy. Soham to Laksh. Goes behind the wickets. The umpires looking at each other, trying to come to a decision, and that's given. That's a boundary there. First ball faced by Laksh goes for a boundary. We see some hopes there. Captain stepping up for his team. Hope he stays on crease longer than the previous two. Some stability is needed here for the NIWEC team. A good partnership. Staying on the crease for a few overs. Almost a chance for a run out, but no. They cover it up. That's a wide given by the umpire. Next ball in edge goes up to the fielder in the cover. Don't attempt the run. A dot ball there. So I'm going in for another ball. In the air for a while. Comes down on the leg side. That has gone for a 4. To the third man. No fielder there. Let's look at the replay of that shot. A good 4 by Aryan. Another one driven to the covers. Fielded there, no run. That is the end of an over. End of 5 overs, 19 for 2 is the score. 117 runs more needed for the NIWEC Academy to win the match. Lakshan Aryan needed this partnership to go as far as possible. Left by the batsman. No runs from that ball. There is a slip in place. Good decision of leaving those balls. 2 dot balls in a row so far. The third ball, again a dot. Good spell so far. This is exactly what the Bosco boys will be looking for. Some good bowling on the line. Very disciplined spell. Another dot. Looks like on the same line. An edge, and that goes on to the fielder at the third man. Manages single finally from that over. Some runs coming off. Another dot. It is a very, very good over for the Bosco boys. Just 1 run off the over so far. 4 dots. Last ball of the over. That's in the air, but no fielder there. Scores 21 for 2 at the end of 6 overs. 115 needed of 84 balls. Run rate has required run rate has increased to 8. Will NIWEC be able to do it this time as well or not? Misfielded the manager's single in this ball. In the hands of the wicket-keeper, a good ball there.
भाई किधर गए?
Aditya Parulkar is the bowler. Aryan on strike. Taps it to the offside. Fielder on the cover. No run. Attempt at a pull shot did not connect though. Goes right to the wicket-keeper. Going in for another ball. Flicked, tried to go for a run but had to run back. No run again. End of an over. 23 for 2 score at the end of 7 overs.
Aryan on strike.
मी काय पण बोलतो ते जाणार.
हो.
यू हॅव टू प्रेस एनिथिंग.
No.
माझा पण बोलतो इट्स गोइंग.
Obviously.
तो बॉलर नाही.
आणि तुम्ही कमेंट करा.
Change in the commentary box. Batsman? Aryan. And that's driven through the cover. And that's a 4. Good shot by Aryan. Flicked on to the fine leg, and that's another boundary for Aryan. Two ball, two boundaries for Aryan. It seems like a good over for the NIWEC boys. And punched it off the front foot straight to the fielder.
7.431. टीम लिस्ट लाया क्या?
किसका चेक कर तुम लिस्ट?
पिच वन. हाँ.
पिच वन का स्वामी है ना पिच वन पे. And placed it onto the leg side for a single. This brings Laksh on strike. Punched it off the back foot for a single. स्वामी का लिस्ट आपको
पिच वन पिच टू है.
पिच वन नहीं अभी दिया लो. At the end of 8 overs, the score is 33 for the loss of 2 wickets. स्वामी पिच 2 है.
हाँ वो पता है. पिच 2 है.
हाँ इसलिए उधर दिया था. The two batsmen having a chat in the middle. Oh, played and missed. Laksh bowling a good. Aditya bowling a good line, just outside the off. Played it straight back to the bowler. Once again, a swing and a miss. Aditya bowling a really good line here, tempting the batsman on the front foot. Pulled onto the leg side by Laksh and it goes for a 4. Good shot. The NIWEC boys are slowly gaining some momentum here. Tried to pull it again, but this time he just couldn't connect it. So at the end of 9 overs, the score is 37 for 2 wickets.
एक एक रन खेल रहा था, टेस्ट खेलना है।
बॉलर नहीं।
Bowler there.
So Bharat is back, brought back into the attack. Aryan to face him. A good ball, straight to the fielder. No runs. And that's a wide. Just missing his line there.
नाम नहीं सुना रे कैसे देख रहे थे गाने
देख के ज़्यादा बोल रहा था।
And it's flicked it on towards the fine leg. And that's a 4. Good shot by Aryan. good shot through the covers, but straight to the fielder. Batsman will get just a single. And this brings Laksh on strike. The two batsmen out there slowly building a partnership there. And Bharat runs in for his next delivery. And straight to the fielder and a dropped catch. And it runs for a boundary. A good couple of overs here for NIWEC boys. They're trying to up the ante. It has been a good over for NIWEC boys till now. And tried to place it on the offside, just misses it. Played it towards the third man. Just get a single for it. And that is the end of Bharat's over. So at the end of 10 overs, the score is 48 for the loss of 2 wickets. The NIWEC board needs to keep the momentum going if they have any chance of winning this one. The next bowler into the attack is Abhiyanshu. A left arm orthodox. Laksh is on strike here. Abhiyanshu with his first delivery. Nicely played by the batsman, but straight to the fielder. Won't get any runs for it. There's a wide. Abhiyanshu trying to get to the batsman on the front foot with his next delivery here. Punched it off the back foot. It's once again straight to the fielder. And once again a wide there. Just not able to maintain the same length. Abhiyanshu with his third delivery of the over. And that's a good shot. Pulled onto the leg side, but straight to the fielder. Just get a single for it. Punch it off the back foot to the fielder. Just gets a single for it.
28 ball 22 runs Aryan Kalkar.
This gets Aryan back onto the strike. With his second last delivery of the over, Abhiyanshu. And that's up in the air. Lands with... Oh, that was a no ball.
Aryan passed over strike one.
This gets Aryan back on the strike. So it's a free hit for Aryan. Let's see how we can use this one. He needs to make the most of it. And he tried to place it on the offside, but once again can't find the boundary over there. Straight to the fielder. And the last ball of the over, Abhiyanshu punches it off the front foot and steals a cheeky single there. And that's the end of the over. So the end of 11 overs, the score is 55 at the loss of 2 wickets. They need some 4s and 6s here. Make sure that they stay up with the required run rate.
ऐसा मसद करत होगा
Bharat will be the bowler here. And he starts off with a wide.
Same bowler.
Aryan facing Bharat here. And that's a good ball, tempting the batsman on the front foot.
Ayush Sawant.
So there has been some miscommunication. The bowler is Ayush over here and not Bharat.
Aryan Kalkar on strike.
Once again. But that's a wide.
First ball is not, second ball is white.
First one right, ना?
ये second है.
पहला wide
इसके पहले ball डालना.
Huh. Dot. And the ball kept slow and the batsman misses it altogether. Once again a dot. Aryan here facing Ayush, bowling a good line and length. And another dot. The NIWEC boys can't keep playing such dot deliveries. They need some 4s and 6s to stay in the game there. And that's pulled onto the leg side. And it's a 4. A good shot there. Aryan has been out there for quite some time. And it looks like he's got his eye in. He's played some wonderful shots till now, but let's see if he can take his team closer and closer to the target. Once again a swing. This time he couldn't connect it. And that's a dot delivery. Once again a swing. He misses it. And the keeper dislodges the bills. And that's a wicket. Ayush gets the guy. Aryan departs.
Thumbed. Keeper name first.
That was a good stumping by Naman out there. Delivery by Ayush, tempting the batsman on the front foot. Good mid 27 by Aryan. Played some wonderful shots out there, but just couldn't keep the tempo going. The change in the attack.
What is his name? R-A-T or D-I-R-G-H?
Dirk is the next guy in. That's played it on the offside. Just get a single for it.
स्टंप आउट हुआ बैट्समैन कौन आया
So this gets Laksh on strike. The team have high hopes from him. He's been batting for some time now. That's a good flighted delivery. Takes it on the full. And that's driven through the offside for a 4. That's a good shot. Oh, an inside edge. We'll get a single for it.
तो ये डॉट हुआ उसको ये डॉट हुआ लास्ट बॉल पे सेकंड बॉल पे विकेट गया फिर लास्ट बॉल पे डॉट हुआ लास्ट बॉल पे विकेट गया सॉरी लास्ट बॉल पे विकेट गया
बरोबर स्ट्राइक पे आएगा क्रॉस स्ट्राइक करना स्ट्राइक पे जाएगा लक्ष्य में मारा था ना चौका
Oh, that was a good ball, but eventually it's a wide. But that's good bowling out there by Agastya, tempting the batsman on the front foot. And that's edged just short of the fielder. The batsman will seek in a cheeky single there.
नमन जवाब
Dirk about to face his first delivery. A good ball out by Agastya. Punched off the back foot, but straight to the bowler. Good ball once again by Agastya. They're missing it altogether. There was an appeal by the bowler, but the umpire decides against it. And so that's the end of the over. This boys requires 70 runs of 42 balls. So at the end of 13 overs, the score is 66 for the loss of 3 wickets. Ayush is the new bowler, and that's a wide. Sachi. ऐसे लिखना है ना resume में. One more profile added. Oh, trying to pull it, gets an inside edge. There's no play over there. They might seek in another run there. That's 2 runs of the delivery. The chance for a third, but the batsman doesn't take this one. So Laksh has played a handy innings over here. 25 runs of 25 balls. And gets out of the crease, pulls it, but just will get for a single for it. That was a good shot. Ayush to Dirg here. That's edged over the wicketkeeper. No third man out there. It runs for a boundary. NIWEC won't mind it as long as the runs keep coming. Ayush with his next delivery. It was a good spin. Tried to place it over the fielder, but straight to the fielder. That's a wicket. So Dirk departs early. And Ayush with his first wicket of the match. The NIWEC boys were just getting some momentum back. This wicket crushed their hopes. They need some lofty shots and they need it right now. The run rate is climbing. The Bosco boys are bowling with a good bowling performance here. Keep getting these crucial wickets. Not letting the NIWEC boys build a partnership out there. This brings Prajwal out in the middle. It's a left-handed batsman. So left and right hand combination out there in the middle. And he's bowled him. That was very poor shot. And 2 in 2 for Ayush. He's on a hat trick, but that's over for him. I have to wait for his next over. See if he takes the hat trick. So at the end of 14 overs, the score is 74 at the loss of 5 wickets. They have lost some quick wickets. They are in desperate need of a partnership out there. Laksh is still out there. NIWEC boys will be hoping that he will take them over the line. So, and the new batsman out here is Debashish. Agastya to continue. Laksh facing Agastya here and gets out of the crease, placed it straight down the ground. Just will get a single for it. The Bosco boys won't mind the singles. This gets the Bashish on strike. Would be hoping for some lofty shots by him. Gets on the back foot, punches it to the leg side. Straight to the fielder. Another single. Agastya is his third delivery of the over. Laksh on strike. He gets out and that's a good shot. He's gone all the way for a 6. It was a really good shot by Laksh. They need some more of such shots by him. With the run rate climbing. NIWEC boys all hopes rely on Laksh out there. And he's playing a good innings there. Once again gets out of the crease. This time just edges it. Lucky for him that it doesn't found any man. And they get a single for it. Debashish on strike here. That's a wide. Last delivery of the over. Pardon, it was the second last delivery of the over. Debashish on strike. They need a boundary in this ball. And that's pulled. But once again straight to the fielder. Gets down on his knees. Trying to pull it over the fielder. But couldn't connect it. And that's the end of the over. NIWEC boys require 51 runs of the last 5 overs. It's just the wicket that they will be concerned of. It's just already 5 wickets down. And Ayush is back in the attack. It is gonna be his hat-trick ball. Let's see if it gets it. It's a good ball. Edged. But lucky for the batsman that there was no player there. It's running down the third man, but the player will chase it. And Laksh coming back for the third one. And he completes it very easily out there. So this gets Laksh on strike. The momentum slightly in the NIWEC boys' favor, but 1 wicket might change it. All hopes on Laksh here. He has played a really good inning out there. Ayush with his next delivery. Laksh gets out of the crease, pulls it over the extra cover, and it's... Oh, that's good fielding out there on the boundary line, saving 2 runs for his team. It's a real good match here. This is what CRICFIT gets you. Some nail biting finish. Ayush with his third delivery. Once again, Laksh gets out of the crease. Oh, and that's a wicket. Good fielding by the wicket keeper there. There- All credit goes to the wicket keeper. His speed, his presence of mind helps the Bosco boys to get one more wicket. The good news for NIWEC boys, it's Laksh is still out there. And as long he is playing, they are still in the match. And it's a sixth wicket down for the NIWEC boys. They will want Laksh to bat till the end. Arjun is the next guy in the middle. Ayush with his next delivery. Arjun on strike. It is going to be his first ball. And he places it straight to the fielder. There's a run out chance, but a misfield allows the team to get a single there. This gets Laksh on strike again. Laksh on strike here. That's a good shot by Laksh, but just get a single for it straight to the fielder. Arjun on strike. That's a good ball. Well defended. And that's end of the over. So at the end of 16 overs, the score is 92 at the loss of 6 wickets. They require 44 runs of the last 4 overs. But Laksh is still out there and all hopes are on him. Laksh on strike here. Gets on the back foot, tries to pull it, but just gets a single for it.
वो माइक चालू है
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Arjun on strike here. That's a good ball. Good spin there. Oh, that's a wicket. Arjun misses the ball altogether. And that's clean bowled. A good ball by Nutan. It spun really good off the cracks. That's 7 wicket down for the NIWEC boys. Still, Laksh is still out there, and as long he's there, the NIWEC boys will still be hoping that they can still get over the line.
Batsman name, please. Batsman name.
NIWEC with his first ball. Oh, The cheeky in a quick single there. That's good running between the wickets. The desperate drive by the batsman there. So Vidur is the new guy in the middle. This gets Laksh on strike. Trying to get to the ball. It was a short of length ball. Just couldn't get under it. This gets Vidur on strike. That's an appeal by the bowler. But the umpire decides it was missing the stumps there. So that's the end of the over. NIWEC boys require 41 runs of the last 3 overs. Just 3 wickets in hand.
41 runs.
Ayush back into the attack. Laksh gets out. That's a good shot. Good fielding out there by the fielder. They're trying to get in the second, but they can't get it. So this gets Vidur on strike. It's Ayush to Vidur. We'll hope. That's a good shot by Vidur. Up and over the fielder. But they will settle back for just for a single there. This gets Laksh on strike. They need some boundaries here to stay in the match. It's getting interesting out there. Laksh facing the delivery. It's a good ball. Right into the block hole. And that's a dot. Laksh trying everything out there but just can't get the timing right. That's a good shot straight down the ground. But once again, straight to the fielder. Vidur on strike here. There was a chance for a single, but Laksh decides not to take it. Laksh needs to be the guy to be facing more deliveries. And that's a dot. So that was one more good over by Ayush there. He has been the standout bowler till now. Has conceded just 23 runs of his 4 overs with just the have picked up 3 crucial wickets. Laksh on strike here. Nutan. And with that wicket goes all the hopes of NIWEC boys. Laksh playing with a good inning but just couldn't get his team over the line. That sums up the day for NIWEC boys. They tried their best, but they weren't enough for it. So, that 8 wicket down. They require 38 runs of the last 11 balls. Just 2 wickets in hand. So the new guy in is Samkit. If only he could score some sixes of the next remaining deliveries. And as a left-handed batsman, he can do it. We have to wait and watch for it. And this is not the fielding that you see in a T20 cricket game. The Bosco boys out there for the kill. Oh. And even the batsman plays like it's a test match there. He's placing it down the ground.
Really attempt to defend the
And he gets out of the crease and surrenders his wicket. Nutan gets one more. And that's 9 wickets down for the NIWEC boys. It's almost done for them. There's a change in energy of the Bosco boys. We can see that they know they have done the job there. So Hiren is the new guy out there. Once again a left-handed batsman. It's the last wicket for the NIWEC boys. And that's an edge and that's a wicket. So all those close fielders did work out for them. And that's the 10th man down for them. And it's done. So the Don Bosco boys have won the match. Bosco boys with a convincing win over here. 37 runs. They played their match with much confidence as compared to the NIWEC boys.
game.
लंच कर लीजिए खाना खा लीजिए
वो टॉप का presentation।
जी सर
So that is the batting summary of the NIWEC boys. Just one partnership out there between Aryan and Laksh. Aryan scoring a good 27 of 36 balls, but Laksh was a standout performer for them, scoring a good 41 runs of just 38 deliveries. But after that, there was no partnership whatsoever between the remaining players. Everyone tried their hands at it, but just couldn't get going. And at the end, it was 98 was all that they could manage to score. A good bowling performance by the Don Bosco boys. Ayush being the standout bowler. Just 23 runs of the 4 deliveries and 3 wickets. But it was Nutan who turned the match around completely. With just 10 deliveries, 3 runs and 4 crucial wickets. And that's the summary out there. So, Bosco boys winning the match convincingly with 37 runs. So that's the entire scorecard. Bosco is winning by 37 runs, managing to put on 135 runs on the board. Good batting performance by Soham, 36 runs. Rudra played his hands with 30 odd runs. And then Nutan with an all-round performance, 16 runs with the bat and 4 wickets. Certainly a man of the match. So that's it from this match. We'll be back with the next match.